Right then. I am the soul pool. You are the soul pool. We are the soul pool. Together as a collective. Without you, this doesn't work. Astral DJ, our duo, has given me a Bryan Adams song. I know it's called, I believe, Heaven. Heaven, as far as spirit's concerned, isn't what we, all fluffy clouds and stuff like that. Heaven is somewhere that you find within yourself. So, today's card is about whether you bind yourself to spirit or the material side of life. Whether you're living your true life, having faith in yourself, speaking your truth. It's about study, it's about teachers, institutions, it's about the neck and throat, and it's about financial things. It's living your truth, if you like. It signifies the Taurus energy. Oh, blimey. Okay. So, the name's Simon and Peter. Elaine, if you're watching, you really should get in touch. So, an end to pain, physical and emotional. Somebody's betrayed you, stabbed you in the back, or there's been a passing. And it's something we've just got to accept. Stop being stubborn and accept. That's done. And now accept any offers that come your way. Archangel Michael, the founder of Lost Souls, the protector of Lost Souls, he looks after us. It's also Libra Cuspa. So Libra Scorpio, Sagittarius. No, sorry. Libra Scorpio, Virgo Libra. Is it? Yeah. It's clear thought, good advice from a doctor, priest or lawyer. Again, we have the blockages there. Perhaps a Leo. So if you are a Leo, it could be you blocking your own way. The white horse country. Epona. Somebody deliberately trying to confuse or block your path. Issues with children and travel. No communication. It's blocked. Again, issues possibly with child maintenance, finances, poor finances. And a decision that somebody doesn't want to make. In denial about it, waiting for she'll be sure of the facts, or trying to protect somebody. Protect is probably the right one. You're protecting others at the sit and sacrificing yourself because of it. So somebody's not speaking the truth, especially about material matters. Their inner child holds the key. So it may be something from your past, your childhood, or your ego. You've got to let go of that ego and face the chaos head on. When you do, there will be hope, healing, and freedom. Aquarius energy. So today will be a day where there are issues. Some of you may have problems with your neck and throat. But the 17, massively important. Don't dim your light for anyone. Your wishes and dreams can come true, but you have to make them happen. So, heaven is in the hands of the new beginning. Because something is over. And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That's the Mercury retrograde card. We're coming out of that. We've come out of that, should I say. So 2 weeks is mentioned, 4 months and 10 weeks. 19 is negative, 17 is positive. Can't make it up. That card at both ends. For the wishes and dreams to come true, you have to take that piece of irritation, whatever it is, the stone in your shoe, the little niggle, and let it form into a beautiful pearl. Take what's hurt you and make it have had some meaning. Move on, find your tribe, follow your guiding light. 17, massively important. Leg and ankle issues healed. I can't believe this. So the 2 cards that was in the first and the main read in the same position, it's just ridiculous. The 19 is negative. Somebody is deliberately blocking your way and refusing to accept something. Leo. And there again. So this gentleman was confused. He's now seeing very clearly. He's becoming detached. It can be anybody. It doesn't have to be the Libra, but that is what sign it denotes. So you may have it in your chart, or it may be just an energy around you. But somebody made the wrong decision, or was violent, or was too quick to sever ties. Somebody was unclear, and now is clear. And now we have the High Priestess, the 2nd or the 29th, positive, the internet, the World Wide Web, your connections, your web. Also somebody's web of lies. The truth is coming out. Secrets are being revealed. The tarot reader, the psychic, the medium. The red spider brings good luck. Somebody is coming out of the gates of hell. So heaven, again, you're achieving that place. There will be an apology, or there needs to be an apology for the lack of communication, the blocking, and a reunion, a celebration, a get together with friends, which is socialising. 3 months. Yeah, there was a narcissist involved here that refused to tell the truth, especially about material matters. They love themselves more than anyone else, and it's the smiler with a knife. Somebody who professes love and friendship. It's time to walk away. The salmon. Country, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you said the salmon was Leo. If that's the case, it's the full circle. Well done. We have enemies to overcome, and we will overcome them, and the enemy may well be ourselves. Telling ourselves that we can't have something, that we can't be happy, because we've been confused by others who have blocked our path. Yeah, being used for money, probably. The honey is important. The bees. Exploitation. Not enough give and take. And everything will become clear. The full moon is on the 14th, but this is the 18th. So the 18th is positive energy. Your choice will become clear. Neither path will be easy. There's no dedication here. You want to come out of this nightmare, or somebody does. And there it is. Finally, someone communicates the checks in the mail or some financial improvement. Children, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, perhaps darker complexion, someone in uniform. But there will be a woman scorned. Perhaps that's why it was so hard to make the decision. Or a divorced or widowed woman, someone who is hurt, damaged. If this is a message from Spirit, they're saying sorry. Sorry that they haven't been in touch. There's insecurity here, people keeping things to themselves instead of talking it out, instead of speaking to somebody. They've kept everything to themselves. Some of them maliciously, some of them it's just deceit and lies. For others it's just they don't really think that anybody would care. This is about respect, respecting yourself and coming home to who you truly are, the person you were meant to be. It's time to accept your true purpose. No, there will be no pregnancies or new beginnings until you accept things as they really are. So it's up to you. There's a chance here of heaven. But you've got to transform. Number 11, Pluto. Things can't stay as they are because something is over. The 11 is the gateway. And it's the 6 of Swords. You're moving on. From stormy waters to calmer ones once you've made your decision. People living deeply have no fear of death. Here we are. Pluto is the smallest and outermost planet. It probably carries the most weight. It's the planet of extremes. Birth, sex, death are Pluto's themes. In Greek legend, Pluto was the god of the underworld. And there is the gatekeeper. His earlier name, Hades, came to designate the dwelling place of the dead. The name Hades means the unseen. It is a good description of the energies of Pluto, which tend to transform areas of your astrological chart without us knowing until the explosive blowout. Pluto was discovered in 1930, and although it is now considered a dwarf planet, transits from Pluto are extremely powerful and bring on significant life changes. In traditional astrology, Pluto is the highest octave of Mars, but has some similarities to Saturn. So Mars is war, Saturn is truth, a force of oppression. So somebody here is being oppressed by the confusion, the deliberate confusion of others. Pluto governs renewal and rebirth. It brings to the surface things that have been hidden or felt deep inside. So the truth comes out, secrets revealed. These are sometimes painful to confront or embarrassing or taboo. This dwarf planet tends to inspire unwelcome surprises. Pluto can be like the tower collapsing in your life. A life from which you must rebuild from the debris. and also inspiration. Many things you have relied upon for always being there may suddenly disappear or leave, walking away. And it may be you that has to leave. More than anything else, Pluto represents endings and new beginnings. It is not a card of physical death per se, since in our lifetimes we experience many deaths and new starts. This is simply a time where the decks are being wiped clean for a new action. Most of the time you begin to feel ill at ease, with a feeling of something not right, and things going down strangely with an eerie silence, like the Titanic. If you're in a relationship that's been difficult, it will either end or will deepen and become more fulfilling. Any romance that starts at this time will prove to be intense. It's very important not to try and control things. You have to release. Instead, surrender to the ups and downs for a while, although some of these changes will be painful ones. That said, this is a time of intense sexuality. It may come in various forms. Great sex, not enough sex, strange sex, but most likely intense and consuming sex. In terms of job or career, it will be time to get another one. When the Pluto card presents itself in a reading, you may have recently been infatuated with a hidden subject, certain mysteries, or the taboo. This could be a time where you are able to sense and feel spirits around you, and sometimes this card can indicate psychic attacks, and thus you should be very careful who you open up to, but you are protected. You must protect yourself as well, though. Don't forget your meditation. Be cautious if you're involved in anything paranormal or occult in nature. You are not particularly vulnerable. In fact, your strength is growing, but it is important at this point in time to spiritually protect yourself from anything negative, such as energy vampires, types of people, or lost spirits looking for a home. You may become upset concerning something about your past that turns out not to be as you'd always thought. On a more mundane level, you may have to be more careful with your finances, taxes, inheritance especially. You may have the opportunity to suddenly move to a new home, but beware of the foundations, water or sewer problems, and also the probability that the house is haunted. So think of Pluto as leftover things that tend to languish in a sense of decay or decadence, but more positively, rejuvenation, healing, and birth. So face the chaos and come hope, healing, and freedom. And there it is. It's time to socialise. Get out there and have some fun. Your guidance is to take some time to enjoy yourself, relax, and find your sense of humour. It's time to treat things lightly. Fun brings out lightness of spirit, and the most difficult situations can be eased if you see the funny side of things. So cultivate the sense of ridiculous. Laugh in the face of adversity. How can you bring play, laughter, and fun into your social life, your relationships, your work life? When you have fun, the angels rejoice, for there is nothing they love more than joy, play, humour, and laughter. You need to master your emotions. Let's see what the goddess says today. So what I did miss was we've got the couple there. The gentleman speaks his truth. The feminine does not. So if you're going to seek advice, don't go for the female, go for the male. Doctor, priest or lawyer, astrologer, whatever it is. Someone you need professional advice. Oh, and there it is, Lilith. There she is, the ex-wife, the woman scorned, the one who refused to take the missionary position. We've had her before, haven't we? So we will. Black moon, Lilith. I don't think it's a black moon on the 14th, but you never know. There she is. So the name Lily could be important. Although technically not a goddess, Lilith is an important female, an archetypal figure. She was Adam's first wife, so the name Adam could be important. But refusals to accept the inferior place in missionary position sex with him. So it's a lot about sex, isn't they? And flew off to the Red Sea to liberate herself and engage in very active sex life. So someone may have had an affair in your past. Sex, freedom from domination, independence of mind and body, closeness to nature. Moving on, I think, is important. The dark part of the moon cycle. Lilith is in your card spread means contact with your sexuality and your sensuality, even at the cost of a complete upheaval of your life. And what have they said? 3 times they've said, this may cause a complete upheaval of your life, but it has to be done facing the chaos for you to find hope, healing and freedom to move on. Love affairs or unexpected meetings happen that completely take you by surprise. A longing to live a simpler life may make you take the initiative to leave complicated situations and move on. You may find that you are breaking your rules in order to follow your heart, so it may go against everything you've ever said or believed in. Rebellion. You may wish to reconnect with nature, particularly the desert. You determine for yourself your own path through life. Drawing this card also warns you to be alert of danger while travelling and to take any measures necessary to ensure your safety. And I do think I remember in that video, the Bryan Adams song, there's no drunk driver. So be very careful. DUIs, don't get in a car with anybody who's been drinking. But we haven't got the Chariot here, so... Capricorn. 10th house. And I think that's Saturn. So truth again. 10th house. It's Capricorn again. So Capricorn energy, somebody's being used, perhaps. Knees, bones, teeth issues, geriatric issues, workplace, home, government buildings, law courts. The colours red and white. It's about the outer environment, public life, social status, fame perhaps, trade or profession, recognition and authority figures. And then we've got Capricorn in Saturn. I'm pretty sure it's Saturn. Yep. And Saturn ruled by Capricorn and Aquarius. Oh my God. So Capricorn, Aquarius, cusper maybe. And in detriment is Cancer, Libra and Aries. We've got the Libra mentioned. We didn't have Aries, but we did mention Mars, didn't we? And Cancer, the mother energy. So it brings about limitations, control, consolidation, structures, boundaries, thrift, conservation, strength, discipline, direction, wisdom, resilience and karma, the shadow of self-condemnation, time, fear, denial, hardship and responsibility. So the longer you stay in denial, the longer you are in hardship. When Capricorn is in Saturn, this placement is extremely cautious and careful, possessing the ability to plan and stick to long-term strategies for success. Rigid, traditional views hold sway, but you have to break those because it's saying you're not living in your truth. So, I hope that helped somebody. Thanks for listening. Bye.